Alright peeps, here we go, off-road adventure with Sidekick over here. So, I don't know where we're going yet. A couple little trails, we'll see how far this thing makes it with, you know, a little tiny gas tank. Brought another can, we got chainsaws in the bed. We've had some storms rip through. So, here we go. Alright, we picked up another square body on the way. Pretty sure you can take a car on this one. Got the other square behind us. On square body things. Mud puddle. Oh, we're mud bogging. Oh, there's a swamp. Oh, that was horrendous. All right, small rock crawling. See what happens here. Wow. Popping a wheelie. Yeah, boy. Who needs a Jeep? Go get you an old square body. Oh wow, a little deeper than I thought. Not bad. Here it is, peeps, a big mud hole. go bury some out there. There's probably a few vehicles buried under that, maybe. Some dinosaurs. You used to be able to go through that one. That's pretty deep. A little muddy. Alright, head to trail. This trail, you play all the trail riding today, so pop wheelie and head home. Alright peeps, as you can see, it's days later and we're back from off-road and nothing else major happened, other than I found out my four-wheel drive didn't work. So we just put the hubs back in the free mode and just came back home. I was trying to turn around in a little puddle, mud puddle, kind of, I don't know, it was slimy mud puddle, and I couldn't get out. So I had to throw it in reverse and just give it the rip'ems, and eventually it, you know, crawled out. And my buddy says, "Your front tires ain't turning." I'm like, "What?" First time I ever had the hubs locked in. So got it home, tore the hubs apart, found out I got two different hubs. This one turned, to get it locked, you gotta turn it almost all the way. The other side is done. So they look the same, but they're definitely different. Took this side apart. We found out this one wasn't locking in. So everything looked fine. Took everything apart out. Looks fine. So took the other side apart. Same thing, everything looks fine. This one was actually locking in. Just kind of, we're trying to look and see what we could find, but that side was fine. So come back over here. Apparently there's a happy spot for these. There's like 3 different ways I think you can put that in there, and it shouldn't matter that I know, like, I don't know. The Dana 44s, you just plop them wherever you want, and they seem to be happy. No, not the Dana 60s. They want a certain way, or they're not happy. So we turned it this way. No, I can still spin the axle. Turned it another way with it locked in. It locked. So I put a little scratch mark on the parts, the hub and the other hub. So I'll put that back on like that, then I'll take it back out and give it some rip'ems and see what it does. So that's about it. Already got it washed off because it's easier to get this stuff clean when it's already, you know, already muddy. So let it sit on there for days and bake. But anyway, yeah, that was it. Just four-wheel drive didn't work. So I'll put this back together and try another day. But I noticed I don't think it did the word of the show, so we're gonna go with Cobra. Cobra! But I mean, Trek did pretty good. I mean, we don't have no major trails around here. Nothing awesome at all that I know of. A lot of stuff we used to run on years ago is gone, gated up. There's no fun here. So I don't know when I'll have another off-road adventure. Could be a while. There's one I will go on in the fall when they open it up for hunting season. It's not nothing major either, but it's a trail. Yeah, so I guess pop wheelies, and I guess I'll catch you next time. Pop a wheelie.